Hello, my name is Mateo Vasquez, and today I'll be taking you through the wonderful world of IT. Today's topic is...
Okay, we're going to be talking about database privacy, and my microphone's going to work, but besides the point. Database privacy is our issue today. So, let's begin this topic by discussing actual privacy. In this wonderful world of IT and information that we live in, privacy is, to say the least, an issue. We live in a world connected by the information superhighway known as the Internet, and basically it's accessible and viewable by just about anyone with a computer. So, I'm just going to make this quick disclaimer about privacy in general as a whole. Privacy with any type of IT needs to be maintained. Also, anything you put on IT of any kind is not likely, but is possibility to be viewed by someone you don't want it to be viewed by. Let me put it simple. If you wish to have privacy, don't go blurting out all your information somewhere where it can be found. If it's private, keep it private. I have one more major disclaimer about privacy. Privacy is wanted by everyone, but everyone wants to know what you're doing. People are interested in what you do. Interested in it for marketing reasons, interested in it for medical reasons, interested in it for surveillance reasons. Well, interested because they're bored and have nothing else to do. People always want to know what you're doing. People will always be kind of interested in what it is. So remember, your privacy is vulnerable all the time. But Mateo, why are you talking about privacy like this all the time? I mean, we want to know about privacy on the databases, right? Okay, fine. We'll talk about database privacy and the issues involved with that now. There are two major forms of database privacy that are an issue: database matching and database mining. I'll start by talking about database matching. Database matching is actually a really simple process. Begins with, I want to know more about this individual. His name is Mateo Vasquez. He has information on this database about him. Ooh, but he has information on this database about him. Ooh, I found his name on this database about him too. Wait, what if I create a program, or even manually look through any field of a database with his name on it? Well, that's database matching for you. You link everything you can about one particular field to as many databases as you can find. Grab all the information you can, and we'll find a use for it later, basically. If I'm on database A, B, and C, and you use database matching, you'll link A, B, C together and get a picture of me. This can create a lot of data collection lists. For example, you can find out all about someone's social security numbers, their driver's license, home ownership. All the things that are listed around the outside of this are findable on databases. And linking together, you can theoretically find all these about one particular person. Also, there's a security issue around here with how easy it is or is not to get into these databases without authorization. This kind of satirizes both of them. The other method is data mining. Data mining is a valid technique for actually determining patterns about stuff. Basically, you get data from the data warehouse you have, you find certain data you wish to find, and you transform the data into a whole bunch of information about one particular thing. With the extracted information, noticing patterns and repetitions that would not be easily noticeable to a human observer because, well, let's face it, the database is huge. We don't have the time or patience to do this. But a computer doesn't get bored and isn't too concerned about time. It'll not find patterns and notice conjunctions like that anywhere, allowing you to get a full picture of information. This is good for definitely for medical studies and medical research, along with anything having to do with statistics and anything like that. It's very useful for finding leaks of certain information. To put a blunt example, smoking causes cancer. People who smoke typically have more cancer. A database can run through and find out that smokers have cancer in a lot more cases than those who don't. That's one type. But that's just a really simple example that's kind of known. You can find out new information of all types of things like that, some of it which isn't known now, allowing you to find out links that, oh, this particular group of people who go to this particular website are interested in this particular thing and would allow us to do this thing to them. Or people who buy from this type of house and have this relative income are usually interested in this location here, allowing us to sell in this place here. Data mining is very useful for sales and anything like that because it's linking together. It's like customer acquisition almost. You're learning about your customers, and specific marketing to them is what it's usually used for. And it can be done in several ways. Medical records are a huge base of privacy here. Happens. Sure, you've had to fill out your form for the doctor, and data mining can be used in medical fields to develop cures for new things if it's under certain things. But here's a question. You filled out that form for your prescription. Do you want your insurance company to see what might be a link throughout there? Or more, if they have to do a blood test and genetically are linked there, is it the right for them to or to not put your genetic information up there? Medical information has been linked all the time to stuff like this. And it's not usually a very nice field when people are charged more because they have a legitimate condition and are more at-risk group. Unfortunately, they're also a more at-risk group, and basic economics would state that they should be charged more, at least by the perspective of the insurance company. This is the issue that occurs with medical stuff like this. Issues that abound based on if or if not it should be able to use medical information throughout databases that aren't linked to them. Who should be able to view it and who should not. That's what privacy is all about. Who can or who cannot view something. Another very annoying use of database privacy infringements is email lists. Your email is out there somewhere. People can find it. You may have clicked on something to enter your email to a password linking you to, I don't know, say you like this particular type of movie or anything like that, or you like this type of drink in any way, and you've mentioned that, or you like this particular thing. Well, your email is now in a database now. And databases can be bought by people, especially phone companies have this sometimes. And if the database is bought, it can be sent to a place like this, SendBlaster, which is then bought, which is used by another company to spam just everything out of you. Office chairs, sofas, products. See right here, this thing actually has set up for email, surname, name, company, and the product. All of them set up to be bombarded with offers and informations. Just click green and send away. Hundreds of emails sent at one time. Now, that's a privacy issue. Do you honestly like it when you're bombarded by spam email? That's probably why you have a spam blocker. You don't. Issues like this cause huge problems, especially when privacy becomes an issue. I mean, who gave them your email? You didn't want them to have your email. It should be private, allowed for you to or to not view and give out to whoever it is. That's what database privacy is all about, basically. Should the company that's housing your data be allowed to transfer your data to other companies for a charge? If you think so, well, there you go. And if you don't, there you go again. And if so, who, what, where, when? It all matters, and it's all relevant to the actual situation. But database privacy is basically that. And the only real way I can find out of database privacy, the only serious way, the list that I found in, is the opt-in, out-opt option. Not all places offer this, but basically, if you opt out of services, they can remove your database. Sometimes they're forced to by law. It's the only way around it that I've found so far. And sometimes this will result in the loss of whatever you were trying to do. But, hey, everything's a choice. These are my references.
Well, that's all I've got to say for now. So, until next time, bye.